aphrodisiac comes from the Greek Aphrodite, the goddess of love. These sensual foods are known to boost your desire, those aphrodisiac foods. And they're perfect for Valentine's Day, whether you're planning a multi-course meal or just want a little something to sip with a heart-shaped box of your favorite chocolates. Our next guest will show you how to uncork your passion with the ideal wines to pair with your romantic menu. And I guarantee if you drank all of these wines, you would be in pretty much the right mood for whatever these guys are talking about.
You might fall asleep, though.
Please welcome the world wine guys, Mike DeSimone and Jeff Jensen. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, Martha.
So, your careers have taken you to some of the world's most beautiful vineyards.
Yes,
I was looking at the pictures of where you guys get to go. Where's this?
That actually is the Planeta Vineyard. That's in Menfi, Sicily.
Wow.
And that happens to be one of the villages that my grandparents are from.
Oh, really?
In Sicily, yeah.
I've been there.
You have.
So beautiful.
Yeah,
they make great wines.
And this next picture, this is an unusual terraced vineyard.
This
Where?
is the Douro Valley in Portugal.
Oh, I haven't been there.
And the terraced vineyards, the vines are about 100, 150 years old. Some are even 200 years old.
And they're still producing.
Still producing.
Yeah, they're still producing.
Yeah.
They
We'll
are.
be drinking some
We
of
have
the
some
wine
ports
later
down
on.
at the other end of the table. So
fantastic.
That come from these vineyards.
Fantastic. And then what, oh my gosh, what are you guys doing
Oh
here?
gosh, yeah.
Now, who's still making wine like this?
Actually, Taylor Fladgate, we have a couple
yes?
of their ports. Yeah, the better.
Did you wash your feet first?
We did wash our feet
Absolutely
first.
sterilized,
Yes, we
like
did.
in the
and
Clorox.
afterwards, we had to wipe our legs down. They said, "You just lost half a bottle. Get back in there and wipe your legs."
So tell us about this first. Now, this is all about pairing wines with specific foods. And some of these might be surprising to you because they are to me. I've always been told, like, asparagus, you shouldn't have wine with asparagus, or artichokes, for that matter. But caviar, I've always thought you could have wine with caviar.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Which is the best?
Which is the best
Wine
wine
to
to
have
have
with
with caviar? I would say champagne.
Yeah.
I mean, both of them. And if you look at the caviar,
Or vodka?
No, people do vodka. People do vodka with
Ice
caviar.
cold
That's
vodka.
a little harsher.
I
but-
like champagne.
Yeah.
So,
But champagne,
Oh,
and
so,
you've got
okay.
the caviar looks like little eggs, and you've got the little
here,
bubbles in the
help
glass.
yourself,
so
guys.
thank you.
Thank you.
wow, look at this beautiful caviar, creme fraiche,
Yeah.
on toast.
Right. Very
And-
simple.
No, I'm only eating the caviar. Yummy, yummy.
Really,
And
that's
just
delicious.
a good dry.
Yes. Cheers. This is a
Fabulous.
Tatangier champagne
This
from the
is,
Champagne
Le Brut
region of
Français.
France. Le Brut
Cheers.
Français.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Extremely
Very
complimentary.
nice.
Yeah, it goes very
Really?
well.
Okay.
The nice citrus notes really work with the salty nature of the
Right.
caviar.
And there's a little bit of a bready nature or baked bread, which goes really well with the brioche.
with the
as well.
toast that you put that on
The
as well.
brioche is
So,
delicious.
okay.
I could eat all of
And then
those.
you brought up the asparagus earlier,
yeah,
which is
now
another.
this is something.
Right, and you know, we're doing aphrodisiacs, and asparagus actually is loaded with folic acid,
Yeah.
Well, besides the obvious shape.
besides the obvious shape of the
I
asparagus.
was hoping you would. I was hoping you would avoid mention of the shape.
Somebody had to go there. Let's just say that if your neighbors started their Valentine's dinner with a little asparagus and you overheard them later in the evening,
Right.
you might find yourself saying, "I'll have what she's having."
Yeah.
And so we should be
And this
drinking
this
what?
is a Sauvignon
This is a
Blanc.
Sauvignon Blanc, which
Cheers.
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 Cheers every time.
And these wines do have very nice herbal grassy notes, kind of mimicking the flavors of the asparagus.
Very nice.
Yeah, again, very complimentary.
Yeah. Well, the herbaceous notes that come out of the wines from New Zealand really complement the very green feeling of
delicious.
the
That's a very
asparagus.
nice
Right.
wine, too.
Yeah, this is Craggy Range Tomato Road Vineyard.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is very
Yeah.
good. I love it.
We enjoy that.
Okay. And
Okay,
then we have
oysters, another
oysters.
aphrodisiac. Now, why?
Oh, well, oysters are an aphrodisiac because they're high in zinc, and zinc is necessary for testosterone production. So it's rumored that Casanova ate 50 of these a day.
Really?
Yes, absolutely. So this is a good start.
So only
first thing in the
mention,
morning.
only mention
No.
eating oysters?
Well, I think
No, it
it's a good
actually
thing for
does.
everybody.
It increases all the sex hormones, actually.
Really?
So,
In
yeah,
women
In
and
men
women.
and women.
Men and
Yes.
women.
Oh.
Yes, it does.
So they say. Let's-
And we're having a Chablis with this.
This is a very silly segment for this. I have a whole day of
daytime
work to
TV,
do,
right?
guys.
Oh, that's great.
Wow.
The thing that's great about Chablis
good
is that
oyster.
it comes from an area where these fossilized oyster shells are from.
Yeah,
So
the
that's why
vineyards
it goes
used to be
very
in the
nice.
Jurassic era. These vineyards were
Oh.
under the sea, actually. So when you walk through the vineyards, you'll
Cheers.
find oyster shells in them.
So like,
Cheers.
oh my
Cheers.
gosh, this is so delicious.
Nice. Well, we
I
come to
love
the
Chablis.
next ones are port wines. Port wines go really well with chocolate. We're going to have a dark chocolate first with a Teller Fladgate late bottled vintage. The cool thing about the late bottled vintage is that it's a very jammy, very fruit forward.
Very fruity, but they're still nice and sweet. The fortified wines retain their sugar,
Now,
so you've got
should you be
good
looking for an
sweetening there.
older?
Well, we're going to
port,
have an
or-
older port with the milk chocolate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
This is from 2005.
Okay.
Ports are like, you know, you can have them 100 years old.
Right.
And in fact, they have a new one coming out pretty soon.
Yes.
Cheers.
I had a friend
Cheers.
who actually had some from the 1800s because her family had owned a ship, in those
Oh, right.
days.
So they were shipping them.
And they
yeah.
were shipping them in big casks, and I had
Exactly.
that. Oh, it was so delicious.
Really nice. And we decided to pair a milk chocolate.
We're forgetting to eat the chocolate now.
I
We say
know.
we're,
Oh,
into
well.
we're big into the
How could we
wine.
forget to
Oh,
eat
you know
chocolate?
what? And we have to eat those.
And I think too, if you know that, or you think that your loved one's getting you a box of chocolate for Valentine's Day, I think it's a great idea to make sure to give your loved one a bottle of port in return for Valentine's Day.
I think that's a very good idea. Okay, now
Okay.
milk chocolate. Milk chocolate is, I love milk chocolate.
Me too.
Yes.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
I like them both, but I have to tell
And
you, I
you'll-
like milk chocolate.
And you will
this-
notice that this is a little bit nutty as well.
Oh, so what kind of nuts in there?
This is, no, I'm sorry, not the truffles in the
Oh.
wine, because the wine has been
Kind of like
in
a
barrel for
hazelnut.
20 years. and-
Okay. So, Mike and Jeff actually wrote the chapter on port wine in the Ultimate Wine Companion. And thanks
That
to
book here?
Sterling Epicure, you're all going home with a copy, so you'll be
wow.
able to study all of this yourself. Thanks, guys, very much. This is very fun.
Cheers.
Very